What it do, YouTube? It's a boy Shifty tapping in with another video, man. Feel me? Tube, I know I haven't been on, I haven't been on my YouTube shit lately. But, after a nigga graduates, the nigga just get busy, feel me? Like, life start hitting after you graduate, to all the young jits out there, you feel me? The moment you graduate high school, it's like a whole different life. Cause you're not gonna be on the same, kid shit that you was doing back in high school, or the fun years. I mean, you gonna have fun, but you gonna be busy and shit, you feel me? So yeah, there's been a lot of people, they be like, oh, right now on YouTube. It's not like I don't want to be on YouTube, bruh. It's just like, after I graduated, a nigga been busy, feel me? So a nigga been busy, feel me? Like I'm getting called an old head, cause I'm in my second year of college now. About to get my damn associates and shit. It's getting crazy out here, bro. But yeah, I missed y'all, man. I ain't gonna lie. I miss making videos, you feel me? It's not like I wasn't making videos at the time, cause I had a lot of videos saved up to publish on the tube and shit, you feel me? But, I got busy and then boom. Like I said, it's not like I didn't want to do YouTube. It's just I got busy, you feel me? But yeah, man, like I was saying, I got busy, you feel me? But I still got hoop dreams, you feel me? I be working out. If any of y'all, if y'all do follow me on Instagram, I be working out. I be trying to, still get my hooping shit together, But I got school, feel me? I got a job, blah blah blah. Shit gotta be handled, you feel me? But yeah, it's not like I just ran away from YouTube, because I could never do something like that. I told y'all from the beginning when I started YouTube, when I'm locked on something, I'm locked. But I'm back. I know every time I say I'm back, I be like, I go disappear and shit. But I'm serious, man. I'm back for real. I feel like it will only be right if I was to drop a story time for y'all, you feel me? Because I know the first time when I dropped the story time, y'all fucked with it. I ain't gonna cap. Y'all fucked with it, you feel me? And I feel like every time I kept doing one, y'all was just running the views up, you feel me? But look, when the story time dropped, and y'all do see it though, y'all gotta get me to 500 subs, bro. Y'all gotta get me 500 subs. Yeah, I know it's a lot to ask for, even though I haven't been back in a while. But in order for a nigga to keep dropping content, y'all gotta vote with me, you feel me? You gotta share the content, you gotta like, you gotta subscribe, you gotta do all of that, feel me? So yeah, bro. I feel like it was only right if I dropped the story time. I ain't dropped a story time in a minute, but every time I drop a story time, y'all show love. So I'm like, you know what? I might as well just drop a story time. But story time I'm about to drop. I ain't gonna lie, I've been hesitant to drop the story time for a minute. I know everybody like they expected me to drop the story time. It's not like I didn't do it because I was pussy or anything, but it's just like I was like, I ain't know, you feel me? I ain't know. So yeah, today's story time is how I lost my y'all know. Today's story time, how I lost my V card, man. I know this was a long awaited story time. I'm not even gonna catch it. So yeah. But yeah, as I can see, it sort of changed. I grew my hair out, you feel me? I've been the king of waves for a minute now, I've been running that wave shit since I was like, what, a freshman in high school. And I was like, you know what, bro, tired of waves, cause that shit take too long, and then I'm not gonna get into all of that shit. But yeah, today's story time is how I lost my V card, man. So let's get right into the video, you feel me? So, you feel me? So let's see here. So I was, how old was I? I was 15 years old, you feel me? 15 years old. I think I was either around my 10th grade year or my freshman year, one of those. Cause I think it was around my freshman year or my 10th grade year, one of those, you feel me? And there's this girl I was chopping up to, I would never say her name, just out of respect and bullshit, shit like that, you feel me? We was talking about, nice little shit, you feel me? Nice little shit, type shit. But yeah, we was chopping it up, yada yada. It all started in the DMs, you feel me? Shit was, we was chopping it up, shit was going straight. And then, we was talking for a couple of weeks, blah, 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 blah. And then, at the time, I wasn't that type of nigga to I'm not really the type of nigga to just go in and be like, oh, you trying to fuck? Cause I know I'm gonna have to work to get inside of there, you feel me? Cause I would never try to force a female to fuck me type shit, you feel me? But yeah, you know, we were chopping it up on the IG. You know, shit was going right, you know, because, you know, I can spit that shit, baby. Type shit. But yeah, chopping it up, and then after like probably like two or like 3 months, feel me? Like we was just like okay, like we actually dated at that time, feel me? We dated, and then like we got on the phone, you know, we chopping it up, saying what's up. And then one day I was just like, you know what, bro? I was like, cause like, I was getting tired of niggas telling me at the school how, oh, Shifty, you get no pussy, bro. Like, hey, you know, when you was around that friend group, and then the guys talking about how they was getting their little, you know, their little shit up and stuff like that. I could never be that nigga just to be in the conversation, because I couldn't relate, baby, you feel me? I was like, I was a virgin. I couldn't relate, you feel me? When they used to be like, bro, I used to this female shit. And then they used to be like, lawyer, how you lost your shit? You know, they were like, oh, shut the fuck up. They used to be like, shut the fuck up, you lying. I was like, yeah, damn, I'm lying. In my head, I'm like, yeah, I'm lying. But you know, I had to cap because I didn't want to make it look like I was a virgin for real. I want to be one of the guys, you feel me? But yeah, I was like, you know what? My day soon comes, so I don't give a fuck, feel me? So yeah, back to what I was saying. So we was chopping it up. We was on the phone. I was like, one day, you know what? Fuck it. I'm about to just be like, I ain't gonna lie, fam. I'm trying to get in there. Feel me? I'm trying to, you feel me? So like, yeah. So chopping it up, and then at first I didn't think she was how I expected her to react. I thought she was gonna be like, what the fuck? Cause you know, we just started like fucking with each other, right? You know, we've been in like a relationship for like a good 2 months, yada yada. I didn't think like shit was gonna go the way it was supposed to go, for me. So I said what I said. I was like, I forgot what I said, but I said what I said, and then she at first she was like, huh? And then my heart started beating, bitch. So I got scared. I'm like, damn. So what if she say this, and after that, like, she don't fuck with me no more? So I'm like, I think about ruin the cooch, bitch. Cause low key, my spit game was kind of my spit game was type of shit. Like I didn't know how to like, you know, put some little salt on that little type shit. If you know what I'm saying. But yeah. So I'm thinking what I was saying, like I thought, oh shit, I'm gonna fuck it up, bitch. So she like, what you mean? And you know, I hate when females do this. They be like, what you mean? Girl, you know what I mean, bro. Like, they acting like they don't know what you're saying, but on God, I know what you know what I'm saying. So stop trying to cap with that, oh, what do you mean shit? Whoa, you know what I mean, bro. So yeah, I had to re-explain myself to her, and she was like, I don't know, you feel me? So I was like, so like, you know, I'm still trying to apply, like I'm not forcing it, but I'm still trying to like, you know, like why you say that, blah blah blah, blah. And you know, both at the time both of us were virgins, so like, yeah, feel me? So I'm capping to her. I'm like, I'm gonna beat that back. I'm gonna break your back. I'm gonna break your back in type shit. You feel me? I had to cap because like I'm trying to get in there. You feel me? So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna break that back, and I'm gonna give it to my like nice little story type shit, feel me? So and she's reading the message, and she's like, ooh, you a little blah, blah. In my head, I'm like, yeah, I'm in there. In my head, I'm like, yeah, I'm in there. You feel me? So like, I think after I said what I said, she was like, oh, I'm finna think about it. I was like, cool. So that night, I just sat in my bed. I'm thinking, I'm like, Lord, like I'm praying that I get this pussy, cause like, I'm like, Lord, have mercy. I'm like, God, you know, I'm like, I just wanna, you know, experience that shit. But you know, at the time, I was a virgin, and I'm like, bruh, I'm saying all of this, but on me, I've never been in some shit before, so I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do. I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do. So fast forward, so the next day come, and then she like what she said again? Oh, the next day come, and then I text her, you know, good morning, blah blah blah, blah. And then I didn't want to just like make the conversation about like, specifically what was last. So yeah, man, like I was saying, I had to say that in general. That shit was making me hot. But yeah, so I was like, you know, I didn't want to make the conversation strictly off of base what we were saying last time, you feel me? So I'm like, you know, I had to hit her with like the quick good morning, blah blah blah, and then you know, I had to lead the way in the conversation. So surprisingly, she just brought it up by herself. Like I didn't even have to bring it up, and she was like, So like, remember what you was talking about yesterday? And I was like, yeah. So a nigga heart start thumping, man. My shit start thumping. I'm like, yeah. So what happened? So she was like, when you trying to do it? I was like, yes, sir, I'm locked. I was like, I'm locked, right? I'm like, all right, bet I'm locked. So in my head, I'm jumping, you know, because this is about to be my first play type shit. You feel me? I'm jumping, but I'm trying to act like cordial. I'm trying to act cordial and shit. So I'm like, so like, when you free, feel me? Cause I think usually she'd be busy on the weekend. So I just told her, you know, Saturday I'm gonna be free. What's up? She said Saturday she free too. I'm like, bet, we locked, right? So like, the whole week I'm just in the classroom. I'm like, bro, we going by slower than a bit, right? Friday come. Oh my God, God, Friday came, school dropped. I went straight home. I had to literally sit on my bed like this. I'm like, I'm about to be some pussy. I'm about to be some pussy. I'm about to be some pussy. Like, I'm just thinking, I'm just grabbing my pillow. I'm like, I'm gonna hit that. Be like, no, I'm like, not like that, not that. I'm like, I swear to God, like, I was thinking about so many like strokes I could have gave. I'm like, bro, I've never done this shit in my life. So what the fuck am I doing? So I just sat on the bed like this. So I think while I was doing one of the little strokes, I think my dad had pulled up. But on me, I act like I wasn't doing shit. So my dad was like, what you doing? I was like, nah, nothing. I was just like fighting with the pillow type shit, right? Because I got scared. I thought he's about to ask me like, what the fuck was going on? He like, all right. And he shook, right? So fast forward. Saturday came, bro. Saturday came. So we linked that Saturday, I think that Saturday night, you feel me? We linked that Saturday night. And at that time, I didn't have a car. So I think we either linked at her, I think it was her crib that we went to, yeah. So we went to her crib, you feel me, her parents. She said her people weren't home, I could slide. I was like, bet. So now, you know, I have my little wallet, I have my little, whatchamacallit? I have my little condom on me and shit. I'm like, yeah, I'm about to go to work, feel me? So like, you know, I sat on the bed, I said, what's up? Started making conversation, and then boom, she told me to lay down. I was like, oh lordy lord. I'm like, oh lordy lord. So look, she made me sit, she made me lay down on my back, right? So low key, when she made me lay down on my back, my heart started racing harder. Like my shit was like, I'm like, what the fuck about to happen? I'm like, bro, I'm about to get some gooch, bro. I'm like, damn, like this shit actually coming together, good. So I'm like, bet. I put on my pants, and you know, I had like, I forgot what I had on. I think I had Yves Saint Laurent on, and she smelled that shit. Whoa, I swear to God, I think that shit made like the whole night better. But I'm gonna get into that, right? So look, I had some Saint Laurent on, right? And she smelled that shit. She was like, you smelling good, feel me? So you know, we got into the. She told me lay down, got into the little, you know, the little leading on process, blah 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 blah, and then once we got there, she started pulling down the pants. And then you know, I was talking to like a little light skin shit right there. And she was so. All right, let me chill though. But yeah, I will continue forward, bro. So like, she started pulling down the pants, and I'm just looking like. Oh my lord, funny. But in my heart, I'm still like, fam, I don't know what the fuck I'm about to do, bitch. So, you know, things start escalating, bitch. I mean, she gave me a little sucker vacuum. I'm like, and I'm like, I'm start curling up the toes. I'm like, tight shit, you feel me? So yeah, so she started doing that, and then boom, time came, right? And then she like, you ready? I was like, yeah, I'm ready, but I know damn well I wasn't fucking ready, bro. I know damn well I was ready, bro. So I'm like, all right, bro. So I pulled out the shit. I'm like, hold on, I'm about to go to the restroom real quick. I closed the door. I kid you not. I put my back to the wall and my head on my head like this, bro. I'm like, I need some pussy. I swear to God, my heart was racing because I'm like, whoa, I've never done this before. I don't know what the fuck to like expect. You feel me? Like, my cousins, they was all telling me, look, when you do it, bro, that shit gonna feel great, like blah blah blah. And then I remember, I forgot who told me. They talking about, oh, when you put that shit in, that shit tickle. What the fuck, pussy tickle? Bro talking about some, that shit tickle. I'm like, what the fuck? How am I in some? I was just thinking about all them shit they was telling me, right? So She's like, what's taking you so long? I'm like, hold up, I'm about to come out, right? So I came out the bathroom. I'm sweating like a fucking bitch. Like I just hit like a 30 rounder or some shit, right? So look, she's like, you good? I was like, yeah, I'm good. I was just like putting some water on my face because I was hot. Damn well, I was fucking sweating on my ass because I'm scared as fuck, right? So look, we get out. So like, you know, the time to get in that pool thing came, right? So, whatchamacallit? So, you know, she got into her little position, you feel me? I'm like, all right, bet. So y'all might laugh, but I don't give a fuck, right? This is the point of the story time anyway. So she got on her knees, blah blah blah, tight shit, and then she got on her knees. You know, I put the condom on at least. I'm not raw dogging no shit. So I put the condom on, and then she's like, "You ready?" I'm like, "Yeah." Oh my god, it's like every time I got closer to the cruise room, I'm like, bro, I don't know what the fuck I'm about to do, bro. So my virgin ass, I'm going and I'm trying to like find the hole, man, but I'm like, I can't find that shit. I can't find that shit. So I keep like I can't find a way to put that shit in. So she like, you good? I was like, yeah, I'm good. We straight, feel me? And then she's like, okay. She's like, I'm trying. I'm like, bro, I can't put this shit in, bro. Like, I was like, bro, how do you put this shit in, bro? And then she was like, I kept hitting like side. I'm like, bro, I can't put this shit in, bro. Like, what the fuck? So like, you know, she ended up helping me out type shit, feel me? So, boom, I dove in. Oh my god, bro, when I tell you that shit felt like a damn hot rag on my damn, when I tell you that shit felt like a hot rag, like not hot rag, a warm, I was like, oh my lord. So, I ain't gonna lie, when I first put it in, bro, I swear to God, I did this. I was like, oh. So now it's time for stroke game to come in. So now this is when I knew my stroke game was fugazi, bro. So I'm like, okay, you know, I'm getting a little hang of it, right? So now I'm starting to go. I'm trying to do like a little hip movement. I'm trying to go, trying to get like a go in, right? So my dumb ass, I'm over here like, Like I'm thinking like that's how you're supposed to go. Like I'm over here doing like fucking noodles and shit. She's like, what the fuck are you doing? I swear to God, when she told me that shit, well, I think I lost all confidence in myself. I'm like, what you mean what am I doing? Like she like you dancing? Well, she told me, am I dancing, bro? What do you mean? I'm thinking I'm doing like the right shit. Like I'm thinking this is the steps that like my dog was telling me when I get inside of there. You're supposed to. She's like, why are you dancing? I'm like, dancing? I'm trying to hit it. And she started laughing. When she started laughing, I lost all the confidence in the world, bro. I was like, damn, bro. So now I'm like, so I'm about to. Yeah, then she hit me with that song. Why you dancing? I'm like, dancing? I'm trying to, you know, I'm trying to get my little, you feel me? She like, bro, you gotta do it like, I'm like, all right, so. Then I'm start going, I'm start smacking that shit, feel me? So like now, you know, I'm starting to feel like the man, cause I'm like, yeah, now I'm in there. I'm like, But then I ain't gonna lie, I think after like a good minute 30, whoa, I just felt like I was about to have a fucking volcanic eruption, bitch. But I'm like, bro, what is this sensation, bro? I'm thinking I'm straight type shit, bro. I'm like, bro, like I'm about to. Then after all of a sudden, I just had to, you know. So like, yeah, like I don't care. It was my first time being in some cool shit. I didn't give a damn. I ain't give a damn. You feel me? So yeah, like that shit happened, and then whatchamacallit? You know, later on, you know, shit happened, and then you know we had to just end up breaking up the relationship and shit. But like, no hate towards her or anything. But yeah, man. So that concludes the end of the story time, bro. I'm gonna fuck y'all can laugh at my little story, but everybody losing their virginity story always got some shit different to it. So like, I'm gonna fuck. Mine could be funny, mine can't be funny. It don't matter to me. But I know y'all gonna get a good laugh out of it. You feel me? But yeah, so this is the end of my story time. You feel me? If you like this video, make sure you like, comment. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, man. We're on the road to 500 subs, you feel me? Make sure y'all go share that bell on the ground. Oh yeah, and if you can follow me, make sure you follow me on Instagram at shifty.l with 2 T's, man. And y'all go follow me on TikTok at shifty2wavy, you feel me? Hey yeah, man, shifty out, man. I got y'all boys. Well, I got all of y'all. I don't know why I keep saying boys. I got y'all with some new videos, man. You know, videos gonna be coming out. I'm gonna be consistent for real this time, you feel me? And yeah, that's the end of this video, man. Y'all go follow me. I love y'all, man. Peace.